So a look at the rosters before this draft. My Suns, Jose Calderon, and fucking nobody. Shooting guard, fucking nobody. Forwards, Kawhi Leonard, Michael Beasley, Tony Allen. Power forwards, nobody technically. And centers, Folk and Jackson. For Chat's Cavs, point guards, Ramon Sessions, Kyrie Irving. Shooting guard, OJ Mayo and Zoran Dragic. Reggie Williams, Andreas Nocioni, Jonathan Harris at forward. Nocioni's probably gone, though. J.J. Hickson and Antoine Jamison at power forward, but they're both probably leaving. And centers, Varejao, Hollins, Zaza, and Liampo. So, as we get to the draft, Timberwolves have the first overall pick, but before that, if you guys were to look to make moves, here is what you would be looking at. Any potential deals for Anderson Varejao? Would be Varejao in a first for nothing. Varejao in a first. Varejao in a first. Varejao in a first. Jarrett Jack in a second. Another deal where you'd have to give up a first. A lot of deals where you'd have to add a sweetener to get rid of Varejao. There is not much for you guys to get. I would accept Anderson Varejao in a first for Michael Beasley, though. I'd consider that. You could trade him to the Thunder for Kwame Brown in a first. So there is one trade, or Golden State's offering you 2 first-round picks. So, I mean, you know, Kwame in a first or 2 firsts from Golden State. That's not too bad. It recovered at the end. No trade offers for Sessions. None for Hickson. Probably none for Jamison because he's not under contract. OJ Mayo, no offers. Reggie Williams. 2 first-rounders from the Celtics, but you'd have to give up a first. Yeah, I think you guys kind of know what you're looking at here, and I don't see anyone being like, hell yeah, let's nuke. So, with the first overall pick, the Minnesota Timberwolves claim Anthony Davis. It should have been me. With the second overall pick, the Milwaukee Bucks take Andre Drummond. And with the third overall pick, the Babcats take Damian fucking Lillard. That's who I wanted. So with the fourth overall pick, my Suns do not get any trade offers. So, well, at least I still have a couple of options, but that does really suck to miss out on Dame. So, All-NBA to starter for Beal. All-Star to starter. All-NBA to starter for Draymond. All-Star to starter. Well, I mean, it's got to be Beal or Draymond, right? It's got to be. I have openings in both positions. I mean, obviously, Beal's a bit younger, fits the timeline a bit better. Bradley Beal, welcome to Phoenix. It's got to be. The Pistons at 5 select Chris Middleton. If you guys still fucking get Draymond at 7. Raptors take Draymond. Thank fuck. It's about time your lottery luck fucking ended. Jesus Christ. Holy. Those Raptors unis fucking suck, by the way. Oh my god. Drink Kawhi sounds like a nightmare defensively. It did. But, you know. I had options. I went with the younger guy. Your Cavaliers do have to make the pick. So again, your available options. I mean, those are the highest rated dudes right there. I mean, Harrison Barnes. I mean, Barnes is probably your best option. He literally is your best option. Yeah, I mean, he is your best option. Harrison Barnes on his way to Cleveland. That's not too bad at 7, you know. Timberwolves take J.D. Levens at 8. Jay Crowder at 9. And the Hornets at 10 use John Henson. The puppeteer? It's Jim Henson, by the way. So, we sim ahead. My Suns have picked number 15. I have to make the pick. Right, so like Thomas Robinson, Terrence Jones, Jared Sullinger, Terrence Ross. Oh, boy. Fucking Quincy Acey, Austin Rivers. I mean, Ross at least has an all-star ceiling. I mean, it's got to be Terrence Jones. Thomas Robinson's pretty good, too. Jones is a bit younger. Robinson has the height. I'm going to go for Thomas Robinson first, I think. Speaking of defense, let's go for Robinson. We sim to the next pick. The Suns at 25. I have to make this one, too. Power forward Mike Scott. Come on down. A little bit disappointed to have to be making all these picks. Suns at number 30. There we go. Finally got a fucking trade offer. Let's go. Ish Smith, Tom Cook. Boston's first rounder next year. First from the Hawks. Hakeem Warwick in a second. Mozgov. First from the Lakers. Any magical 2 firsts? Not looking like it. First from Golden State. You know, if I take that deal from Golden State, but they have Ronald Turner attached to it, so that's not very good. I was going to say, I could kind of fuck with that deal they offered you. I mean, the Celtics at 1. Celtics have still been good, but they are getting older. Maybe 2013 is the year they fall off. Hawks are at least offering me a distant first, but there's a second rounder involved. I am going to bank on the Hawks being bad more than the Celtics. I'd rather have a little bit of insurance down the road. So thank you, Atlanta, for that trade, and they take Hollis Thompson. Fine by me. Next pick, the Cavaliers. You have 2 of the next 3. I mean, fuck. Who the hell do you even take? Bench. Starter bench. Bench. Starter bench. Nothing. Starter bench. Bench. Well, and they're all forwards, too. So, Ricky Jefferson, Don Fox, or Eugene Jefferson. Jefferson, Fox, or Jefferson? You might as well take the Jeffersons. Ricky and Eugene. They're different in age, but they're twins. There you go. Enjoy the Jeffersons. Because they were clearly the best options. So, a very interesting 2012 draft. End up with Bradley Beal at 4. That's not too bad. You guys end up with Harrison Barnes at 7. Okay. For the rookie signings, Harrison Barnes, obviously going to be signed. The Jeffersons, you might as well keep him around. Eugene's not as good. Up to you guys what you do, though. And then for me, Bradley Beal, looking very good. Thomas Robinson, looking very good. And Mike Scott, looking okay, but he's old. All right, we got a no on Eugene. But he has such a nice bike. Thank you, Major, for linking the Jeffersons theme song. All right, so Barnes and Ricky, as opposed to Barnes and Noble. Team options for you guys. Nocioni, Zoran, Jonathan, and Houston. I mean, it's a B potential for Zoran, but he's only 23. Nocioni's 32 and would cost $7 million. So let me know if you're keeping any of them. Because for me, I have nothing to worry about, apparently, so that's cool. That's cool. We got to vote for Let 'Em All Walk. Any agreements? Any disagreements? All right, they're walking. They're walking, they're talking. There they go. Chris Paul, Dwight Howard might be free agents. Qualifying offer is obviously for you guys, OJ Mayo. For me, I am letting go of the bottom 3. Tim Stark. Yeah, he's pretty bad. Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna keep Chris Fulks on tab though. So for your Cavaliers, can you do anything? Yes, you can. You have full freedom here to do whatever the hell you want. You apparently have the money to do it, even for Dwight Howard. Chat, you got full freedom. These are the best players right now. What's the play? Of course, you got to keep in mind who's RFA and more unlikely to get. But those are the top players available in free agency. And for the record, if we scroll down a bit, it's Eric Gordon, Nick Batum as RFAs, Mo Williams down to an 82. So if you wanted to go for a big player, you have the ability to do it. You got the ability to do it if you want to. Caleb's an RFA. Dwight does have 15 offers on him. Can we move World B flat? You cannot. He cannot play shooting guard either. There are shouts for Brook Lopez, but he is an RFA. Only one offer on him, but he is an RFA. And the only offer on him is the qualifier. All right. Well, I mean, for a what do for chat, I mean, I've seen Dwight mentioned. I've seen Kevin Love mentioned. Brook Lopez. No big signing. No signing at all. Save money type of thing. There you go. Let's see what you guys end up doing. For the bird rights, by the way, you got nobody. Nor do I. For my Suns, I also have the ability to go after anybody. Right. I also have the ability to go after anybody. Was there anybody further down? I mean, you guys lost J.J. Hickson. Dante Green's out there. Of course, O.J. Mayo is yours, but you do have him qualified. Jeremy Lin? That is one hell of a player picture for Jeremy Lin. Holy shit. Okay. That is quite the claim. The claim that's Jeremy Lin. Chat has elected to send an offer out to Dwight Howard. That is the max offer right there. 18 mil. Team option, Laramie Gin. All right, chat's swinging big for the 26-year-old Dwight Howard. Can't blame you after what you just attempted, or what you just pulled off, I should say, that you're attempting to do that. For my Suns, I have a lot of the Bulls picks. I have a lot of the Thunder picks. I could go for someone who might be a little bit more of a guarantee like Chris Paul. But the 4D chess move would be to steal one of these two away to strengthen my team significantly, but also weaken the team whose draft picks I have. And there's fewer offers on D-Rose. Obviously, he's an injury risk. They made him look like Donnie in the Wild Thornberries. They really did, didn't they? Oh, fuck, Yao Ming's out there, too. That's crazy. I mean, again, Chris Paul. Wow. is almost a slam dunk guarantee. The Heat are offering him $2 million for the year to go play with LeBron and company. That is a slam fucking dunk to get Chris Paul right now. Holy shit. Whew. So I can go for the 4D chess move of trying to get D-Rose or Westbrook because I have Chicago and OKC picks. The Bulls are dead set on keeping D-Rose. The Thunder are dead set on keeping Westbrook. If, though, I let them pay those guys, they're going to have struggles at keeping a good core around them because of the prices. I really have no reason to not go to Chris Paul here. I mean, I did just take Bradley Beal, or not Bradley, I took him a shooting guard. I have Calderon at point guard, but that's fine. I got to go for Chris Paul, man. I got to do it. The fact that he's there, I can cut down the money a smidge, even if I get him to trade him. Chris Paul offers out from my Suns. So for chat, the exceptions were going to be dropped to, save the money. Sessions and Mayo were on cap hold, which is fine. They're tradable assets. Leon Poe, honestly, I mean, he's basically making league min. But up to you guys. Dragic you wanted to let go of, but it's $1 million cap hold. You got the cap hold on Hickson as well. Jameson you were letting go of because the cap hit was insane. Hollins at 27 was nothing special. So, cap hold on Hickson just because until you hear back from Dwight, right? In case it complicates the deal. You could argue trying to keep Zoran just on a cap hold. Same with Leon Poe. Those are both trade exceptions, yeah. Let me know, though, if that list works for you in terms of how it's set up. I would do it a bit differently, but it's not my team. So let me know. Chris Paul has tentatively agreed to a deal with Phoenix. There's a shout for keeping Zoran. We'll double check in a minute. So for me, Radmanovich, you can go. Quentin Ross can go. All of you guys can go. Starks was the one that had potential, right? That qualifying offers for me. He didn't have very. Yeah, he can go. Jackson, Wright, Watson. Yeah, all of you can go. Do you want to? Nope. If I try to keep Dudley, I'd be over the cap. Interesting that Chris Paul cost that much. Whatever. I'll let go of Dudley and Folk. I didn't get offers for him all season. If it means I can bring in Chris Paul, I got to do it. Keeps on his ass, but we need ass players. That's fair. Last call for chat. Would you change anything about this setup? Or am I good to move forward with it? Obviously, the two at the bottom are just in regards to trade exceptions. Would you change anything about this setup? Or are we good to go? Is that Chris Paul that punched Rajon Rondo in the face? Oh, the very same. Going once. Going twice. Sold. All right. Dwight Howard has signed with the Pacers. So Dwight spurns the Cavaliers to go to Indiana. Also within the Eastern Conference, which isn't too good news. Too good a news for you, I must say. Well, he is back out there, though. The tentative agreement fell through. Now, if Chad had been nice to me, because we haven't really had a rule about this. I mean, if Chad had been nice to me, you could technically say, well, you got one offer. Dwight's back out there, so we're allowed to offer. But he did technically already decline your deal, which was the one offer. Technically, it's a second offer, but to the same player. If you were nice, I may have considered being like, all right, you know what, that's fair. Nope. It is for the same player, but it's technically a second offer. Hate to tell you. He rejected your asses. He rejected. It was never clarified. Right. And I could have clarified in your favor right here, right now. But your actions have consequences. You're still probably going to win this whole thing anyway, but your actions have consequences. Hate to tell you. Hate to tell you. I do not want to match the deal for Chris Folks, or do I? Actually, you know, it's cheap enough that I can match and still sign Chris Paul, apparently. Honestly, I don't want to take the chance, just sign Chris Paul. All right, so you guys got a bunch of dudes on cap hold still. OJ Mayo, you got to match that deal from the Nuggets. Anybody else? Hickson's still out there, man. Somebody just dipped. All right, so in terms of chat progression, +6 for Kyrie Irving. Varejao a -1. Reggie Williams a +1. And Zaza down by 1. For my Suns, Chris Paul has signed. Did drop by a point, but that's okay. +6 for Kawhi Leonard. -1 for Calderon and -4 for Tony Allen. So definitely taking a shot with a combination of Chris Paul and Kawhi Leonard, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I mean, again, a two-man team can win it. We've already seen that. We've already seen it. We head to 2012, 2013. We'll see what happens from here. Said draft, by the way, is the Giannis draft. Theo Freeman Liberty. Otto Porter, Shabazz Muhammad, Rudy Gobert, just touching up all on the microphones. CJ McCollum, Dennis Schrader, Steven Adams. KCP. Chris is going to be your Steve of the era? Probably, which is why I plan on trading him as soon as I can. Kawhi is untouchable. Paul will not be. But I can't add him to the deals yet. But Malik Beasley, Calderon, Beal can stay. Although if I get the right offer for Beal, maybe not. Thomas Robinson, Mike Scott. And honestly, I don't know if I want to say my picks are untouchable. We'll see. We will see. So let's see. For my Suns, apparently we signed Shane Battier. Looks like a 9-man roster is the way to go because I don't really care about Tony Allen. So my lineup in this next season is Chris Paul, Bradley Beal, Kawhi Leonard, Shane Battier, and Leon Poe. Paul, Beal, and Leonard, how far can they carry me? For the chat side of things, Meg, take it easy. For the roster, you have Kawhi, Bruno Popovich, and Earl Watson. OJ Mayo, Armand Johnson, and Cliff Griffin at shooting guard. Harrison Barnes, Reggie Williams, Ricky Jefferson at forward. Jonas Jerebko, Luke Marshall, and Robert McCoy at power forward. Varejao and Pachulia at center. Kyrie is the only untouchable. Put Anderson on the block. All should be available other than Kyrie. Well, Mayo can't go yet, but Harrison Barnes could. Williams could. And is there anybody else? Technically, Ricky Jefferson. Are you good with that setup? Would you change anything about it in regards to draft picks, all that fun stuff? Let me know. And in terms of the lineup that makes sense for you guys, honestly, 9. I mean, shit, you could even shorten it down to goddamn 7. But yeah, I mean, you just got players that don't really matter. Your starting lineup is Kyrie Irving, OJ Mayo, Harrison Barnes, Jerebko, and Anderson Varejao. Okay. We are good to go. And we will see what happens. Where did Dwight end up, by the way? Back in Orlando. Let's go. Hell yeah, Dwight. Bring a title to Orlando. All right, let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. I'm actually very intrigued to know how our two teams are going to do this year. You guys do get a trade offer for Varejao. It's Craig Smith, who's 28, and Perk, who's 27. I mean, Like, technically it's more value. Like, 2 pieces to trade away instead of 1. It would technically shed some salary. Because Varejão's got an extra year. These two are up at the end of the year. But, yeah, honestly, not great. Not great. All right, I'm not seeing anyone argue in favor of it. Well, no flow did, but it was too late. All right, Cavs under 500. Trade offer for me. Ooh, hello. Michael Beasley and Mike Scott for Wes Matthews and Brad Miller. So, I mean, Beasley's 23. Scott's 24. He does have a good potential. Matthews, I didn't realize Wes was already 26. And then Brad Miller is a 36-year-old center. I mean, technically with Matthews, I save money. He's got term. He's only making $6 million. He's much cheaper than Beasley. Scott's got some potential, but who cares? I mean, Matthews does play the same position as Kawhi, but I could have him as a 6th man, which is where Beasley's been. I'm honestly going to take this. Michael Beasley and Mike Scott for Wes Matthews and Brad Miller. There needs to be a trade exception, but that is okay. There you go. There you go. I am okay with that deal. Leonard, Paul, Matthews, and nobody fucking else. Can't even add Brad Miller to the fucking deal yet. I can add Tony Allen to the block. That works for me. That works. Suns are 5-10, by the way, so I'm still pretty bad. Trade offer for Chat's Cavs. That is just a total shuffling of the deck. Like, who cares? Yeah, who cares? Terrible offer. Terrible. Terrible. Absolute. Okay, I'll stop. But we don't really have too much going on right now. Just 2 bad teams being bad. And there is an offer the Cavs are waiting for. Reggie Williams and a 2nd to the Lakers for a 1st and Luke Walton. I mean, again, Reggie's 26 at this point. Like, he's fine, but not amazing. Luke Walton's deal's up at the end of the year at age 32. Even if it's a 1st from the Lakers, Kobe's getting older. And that's a yes from chat. So, there you go. Pretty good deal for you. Pretty good deal for you. Pretty good. Oh, by the way, I was going to up your bench to 10. Just kind of leave it like that. God, Kyrie, Cliff Griffin, Harrison Barnes, Jerebko, Pachulia. Holy shit, because Varejão is day-to-day. Whew. Well, chat's looking pretty shit. Add Luke. I can do that too. Cliff Griff. I don't know if Luke Walton's going to get you anything. He is fucking dreadful. He is fucking dreadful. The audacity of LA to protect it. Thank you for crushing my Phoenix Suns. My succulent Chinese Suns. God, you are fucking awful. 14-26. I'm 10-31, even with Chris Paul. This is awesome. Trade offer for you guys. Zaza Pachulia and a 2nd for Luke Ridnour. It takes up cap space next year. I mean, it does get rid of Pachulia. Get your hands off my Phoenix. I mean, you might be able to flip Ridnour. He does have more value. The risk is you end up with a little bit of cap for next year. There's an argument. But it's getting rejected from the looks of it in chat. So, there you go. Succulent Chinese Phoenix. I see you know your Pachulia well. Anderson Varejão. Oh, God. Oh, it's your old pal, Chris Anderson. I mean, Chauncey's old as shit. Anderson signed for 2 more years and is old as shit. Now, technically, if you wanted to shed about $4 million worth of salary, you take this. Because Billups' deal is up at the end of the year, and Anderson expires faster than Varejão. But if you were hoping to actually get something for Anderson Varejão, you don't take it. Going once on no. Going twice on no. All right, it's close enough. We'll throw it to a vote. We will throw it to a vote. Is it yes or no? Is it yes or no? That is your decision. Succulent Chinese decision. I mean, you guys have been trying to trade Varejao for a year and a half, and this is the first offer I think you've gotten for him. Or at least the first one that was worth considering. So let's see. It's close. You're making me want Chinese food. Stop. I can't help it. I can't help it. Just think about it. How succulent. How meal. How Chinese. Chat's going to take this deal as a cap measure. It's going to be Anderson Varejao and Earl Watson to the Nuggets for Chauncey Billups and Chris Anderson. Again, Billups you'll just probably let go at the end of the year, and then Anderson makes less than Varejao for the same amount of time. That is essentially a cap dump for Chat. Billups can't immediately be flipped. Birdman can't immediately be flipped. But Mayo could go to the block. Urebko can go to the block. All right. Trade offer for the Cavaliers. Bruno Popovich for Don Fox. Fox has a better potential. It's a deal. Why not? It'll disrupt your chemistry and make you worse. So, trade offer for you guys. Urebko and a second for Tim Monroe. That is not worth it in the slightest. Bruno, Ramey, Malik, Popovich. Trade offer for the Phoenix Suns. Thomas Robinson and a second for Samardo Samuels. Yeah, I'm not doing that. That would be a terrible deal. That would be a terrible deal. Trade offer for the Suns. Robinson for Morrow. Fuck off. Quit trying to rob me blind. Can't believe no one's traded for Bradley Beal. I can put Chris Paul on the block now, though. I got Tony Allen out of there because no one's trading for his fucking broke ass. And we'll put Matthews up there, too. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, that's a decent offer. OJ Mayo for Thabo Cephalosha and a first. It is from the Thunder. Thabo's 28. 1 year left on his deal after this at 3.6 mils, so it would be a bit of a cap dump. OJ's 25. Why does Chat always get the deals like this? This is unbelievable. This is unfair to me, specifically. Chat's going to take it. OJ Mayo on his way to the Thunder for Cephalosha and a first. And, of course, obviously, just immediately add Cephalosha to the block. Oh, boy, the 30th overall pick. And Cavaliers get a deadline offer. But, I mean, you'd be giving up a first-round pick, so I know you're not going to do it. And that is the trade deadline. In terms of extensions, Pachulia and Walton are up. There's no way you're bringing him back. For me, Calderon's up. I'm not bringing him back. Tony Allen doesn't want to come back. I wouldn't bring him back anyway. Are we good to advance? 20 and 33 for the Cavs. 15 and 37 for the Phoenix Suns. Are we good to advance? Succulent Chinese advance. I can't stop. Succulent Chinese advancing. All right. No one's saying otherwise. Here we go. Let's wrap up this season. 12-man rotation. You could. I mean, do you want to cut into Kyrie's playing time, though? I mean, if you do, you could just max out the rotation. Try to be bad. I will match you if you do that. I'm just saying. Why does your head coach look like fat Pedro Martinez? You feel like the Steph era is forced? Oh, yeah, it's dumb. Like, Steph Curry deserves respect. Like, dude, that guy is a first fucking ballot Hall of Famer. No doubt in anyone's mind. He's one of the greatest of all time. All right, I saw keep. So back down to 10 then. Kyrie still gets to play a bunch. Pretty sure mine's at 10 as well. It's actually at 9. I'm going to put mine at 10 just to match. Paul, Beal, Leonard, Robinson, and Fasenko. Okay, what a team. But yeah, the idea of it being the Steph era, like, when you already have the LeBron and the modern, it's just totally out of place. It's just totally out of place. Again, instead of the Steph era, it's like, okay, we have an 80s, we have a 90s, we have a 2000s, we have a 2010s, we have modern. They should have gone to the fucking 70s. It's the only thing that makes sense, is go to the goddamn 70s. You know, I mean, you're talking about, you know, now granted, you might have a bit of difficulty with the licensing, maybe, but at least you have the teams. At least you have the teams. Right? And it's like, in the 70s, it's like, dude, you would have, like, it'd be the fucking Kareem era, you know? Like, you'd have it be based around Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but then who? Like, fucking, like, Bob Lanier, Walt Frazier, fucking Elvin Hayes, John Havlicek for the Celtics. Like, it'd be sick. It'd be sick. Who would I consider the 2020 era so far? It's honestly up for grabs, isn't it? I mean, granted, we're 5 years in, but it's up for grabs. I mean, you could still argue it's the Curry era. Fuck, you could still argue it's the goddamn LeBron era. Still, with him hanging around. It's because they don't want to have to deprogram the three-point line. That's probably the answer. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Well, that's the thing, right? Like Giannis. I mean, Luka hasn't won anything yet. Jokic. I mean, the parity era really is fitting for the current NBA. Like, it's no one's taken the reins and just had that dominant run of multiple titles. Thunder might be able to do it. The international era, good one. Derrick Rose obviously wins MVP. Rookie of the year is Damian Lillard in Charlotte. Sixth man of the year, Kemba Walker in Utah. Defensive player of the year, Minnesota's DeAndre Jordan. Brent Cheeks, most improved. Coach of the year in Sacramento. Fucking Rudy Tomjanovich. And executive of the year in OKC. First team All-NBA is D. Rose, Steph Curry, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and DeMarcus Cousins. Your all-defensive team is DeAndre Jordan, LeBron James, Tyrese Thomas, Dwayne Wade, and John Wall. And your all-rookie team, Damian Lillard, Anthony Davis, Andre Drummond, Bradley Beal, and Chris Middleton. So obviously, no playoffs, again, for either of us. This is already, what, three times as long as the era before. For me, Kawhi obviously did pretty well. Bradley Beal did well. Chris Paul only averaged 15 points a night. I'm surprised my team was that bad with a 93 and an 88 on it. Genuinely. And for you guys, it was Kyrie Irving and his band of merry men. Holy shit. But somehow, I think I out-tanked you guys. I think I did. I did, barely. But there were somehow teams worse than us. Good news for you guys, that includes the Lakers. The Bobcats were dreadful. Neither of us are in prime position here to do anything. Charlotte was, I mean, dude, they won less than a quarter of their games. Holy fuck. The Western Conference right now, I mean, Sacramento and OKC, that's nuts. The Bobcats suck. They would never. I don't know. So here's the thing. It is genuinely hilarious and cool that somebody won it in season 1, you know, with you guys and Seattle. I don't think it was unfair or anything like that. Like, it was going to be pretty difficult for you to not end up with a team that was at least half decent. I will say, I do think it sucks because God damn it. It was the one chance for the Bobcats to be good. And you ruined it. You ruined it. It's probably the best era in the game, too. Fucking 2002 onward. And it just immediately died. But, all right, let's take a look at what happens this season. In the postseason. Is it going to be a three-peat for the Thunder? No, it is not. The Indiana Pacers, led by Paul George, beat Sacramento in 7. Of all teams, it's the Pacers who win. George, Hibbert, Granger, Collison, Tyler goddamn Hansbrough, Gary Neal, who is so thankful you didn't sign him. Damn. Pacers get it done. Dwight is seething, right? Who's on the Kings? They beat this Kings team that had DeMarcus Cousins, Isaiah Thomas, Dante Green, Bino Udrih, Julian Wright, Omri Caspi was hurt, and Tyreek Evans. Damn. All right, well, we advance from there. It's the end of the road for Marcus Camby, Kenyon Martin, who terrified us and terrorized us for years. Nazir Muhammad's gone. Shane Battier, Eduardo Nahara. Quentin Ross. Charlie Bell. Stuck around that long, apparently. Historic changes. There's a luxury tax. The Hornets become the Pelicans. And there's a logo change for the Suns. The fuck there is. I object. I will not go quietly into that good night. Fuck you. You butchered the goddamn Suns from this point, and I ain't having it. No fucking way. Get your hands off my Penix. I will not let you take the purple away and change me to that shit-ass logo right there. Fuck you. Not today. Fuck that. Fuck you. Simple bitch. All right. Well, say hello to the luxury tax era. One team voted against it. It was me. So to the draft lottery we go. The only time Doogie's anti-black. Oh, Endo. What would I do without you? What would I do without you? I'm beginning to notice you like purple. No shit. Purple's dope. So, the best part about this is that, well, one of these picks I don't maintain. But the best part about this is chat's going to win the lottery. Chat's going to win this. I can guarantee chat's going to have a higher pick at 2.8% than I do. You just know it. Outside of his white boy summer. That's fair. The only other time I was anti-black was Team White Boy in Toronto. Only other time. Only other time. All right. Well, here we go. This could be a very interesting lottery that you guys are going to win. Quote here. We didn't even have to be playing fucking club or anything for you to somehow bring it to this end. You're just doing it from the chat. Anti-Black sounds like a 2000s rock band that had to change their name to get signed. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Somehow less problematic than Anti-Flag, though. Oh, goodness. The 11th... God, that Magic logo was so good. 11th overall is the Orlando Magic. I had my Spotify Discover Weekly be like, hey, do you want to listen to this Anti-Flag song? And I'm like, I really do, but I don't listen to them anymore because it's tough not to think about how their lead singer's a fucking sex pest. Is it really that difficult for people to not be sex pests? Fuck. 9th overall for Phoenix. Courtesy of Atlanta. It took the Magic 30 years to shaft their branding, right? Like, seriously, is it that difficult to not be a sex pest? God damn. And chat will stay at pick number 8. Shockingly. Picks 8 and 26 this year for you guys. Can't sleep, have a midterm tomorrow, my first one. I'm stressing. As neither of my picks have moved up yet. Mariners, I don't have any good advice other than, I mean, it's a midterm. Wait, how the fuck do you have a midterm in goddamn September? What? How do you have a midterm? It's the beginning of September. AP class? Oh, you fucking try hard. Fuck you. You and your big ass brain. Fuck you. Is it a midterm for the syllabus, right? Go to class, take notes, review notes, get good sleep, easy peasy. Well, they can't get the good sleep is the problem. How do you have a midterm? You just got there. You planning on leaving already? All right, so again, chat has the 8th pick. I have the 9th pick, the 7th pick, and a pick in the top 3. Now a pick in the top, well, actually, the Bobcats keep it. So yeah, I don't have that higher pick. The Bobcats keep it because of the protection. So I'll get there first next year. So for me, it's picks number 7 and 9. Didn't go back for my senior year for 4 years because I had to help my mom out. She was sick, so I had to start my senior year over again. Fair. I'm still confused by the midterm in September, though. Watch Triple H Undertaker from King of the Ring 02. You'll doze right off. So goddamn true. Holy shit. Or, God, what was it? Like Taker and Austin from, like, Backlash of that year as well? Holy fuck. So, this year, my Suns have picks 7 and 9. Chat has pick number 8 and 26, courtesy of Miami. So, again, I did have the Bobcats pick, but the protections kicked in. So I get their pick next year. It's so I can graduate by November so I can get a job. Okay, so basically, like, prior credit is still in effect. That makes sense. Which is fine. That makes sense, then. Fair enough. Well, if there's one thing the stream can do, it's bore you to death. So I'm glad you're here. Before we go to this draft, I'll look at chat's Cavaliers with Kyrie, who obviously will have options this year. Chauncey's still there, too. Shooting guards, Thabo Cephalosha, Cliff Griff, and Armand Johnson. Forwards, Harrison Barnes, Ricky Jefferson, Don Fox. Urebko, Luke Marshall, Robert McCoy, Luke Walton, and power forward, centers, Zaza Pachulia, and Chris Anderson. How the fuck did you guys end up with a better record than me? And then for the Suns, it's Chris Paul, Jose Calderon, AJ Price, Bradley Beal, AC Law, Marcus Banks, Kawhi, Matthews and Allen, Thomas Robinson, Brad Miller, Kylo Ren, and Leon Poe. Sports management, this is basically job experience. Yeah, right, exactly. The what to do's and what not to do's. So the 2013 draft, we're going to go for it because Chad hasn't said anything. The Memphis Grizzlies first overall. Actually, let me make sure Chad hasn't said anything. No one said anything. Okay. First overall, the Memphis Grizzlies select a freak from Greece. Giannis is a Grizzly. What a time to not have lottery luck. The Milwaukee Bucks at 2 select CJ McCollum. With respect to CJ McCollum, what a fucking drop-off. The Babcats at 3 trade the pick to Milwaukee for CJ McCollum. They also get Corey Maggette. Okay, so the Bucks said, we'll take McCollum and Maggette instead. Or and now the Bucks take Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. The AI loves to do that. In fairness, it does happen in the real NBA. It's like, hey, you draft this guy for us and we'll trade. I did not get number 1, no. Memphis did. The Rockets at 4 take Otto Porter. The Timberwolves at 7 select Theo Freeman Liberty and Justice for All. Just kidding. Better be rich and white. The Lakers at 6 take Rudy Gobert. Thank God, because I didn't want to have to take him. Fuck you. You're good at basketball, but that's about it, you ignorant fuck. So, I have picked 7 and 9. Chat, you're just sandwiched. Look at you. You're just sandwiched there at pick number 8. Sandwiched. So, pick number 7. No trade offers for me. I do have to make the pick. And the top players available, Delano Buchanan, guaranteed starter apparently. Nerlens Noel, same thing. Cody Zeller, same thing. Steven Adams, could be an all-star, could be bad. I mean, I could take Cody Zeller for Team White Boy. Daniel Theis, also guaranteed starter. Trey Burke, ooh, all-star to starter for Trey Burke. I think it's got to be Trey Burke, right? Like, I do have Chris Paul, who I'm trying to trade. But even then, I could trade Trey Burke. I mean, Alex Len is there, starter to bench. Michael Carter-Williams. Dennis Schrader could be an all-star. Seth Curry. Shabazz Muhammad. Stone. This is going to be for like fucking Razor and the new Legacy fans. My name is Steve Malik Shabazz Austin of the Snakeshon of Domination. There's a lot of guaranteed starters in this draft. And then apparently Andre Roberson at his best could be Hall of Fame worthy. Of Deborah. Apparently Andre Roberson could be a Hall of Famer. Or he could just be a bench player. Holy fuck. Well, there's a bunch of like, yeah, they'll be pretty goods. There's Trey Burke, who honestly will probably be decent. But again, I do have Chris Paul there, and I can't imagine I'm going to get a fucking trade offer for him. Bradley Beal, Leonard and Matthews. I mean, I do need big men on this team. Robertson could be anything. He might have a better chance of being a boat than a successful player. Burke can only play point guard, but man, like, sixth man could be good. Shabazz, I have no room to play Shabazz whatsoever. Andre Roberson was goated until he destroyed his knee. Fucking arrows, man. I don't know if I'm going to take the risk on Roberson, but I am going to go for the best available. I am going to take Trey Burke. Welcome in, Trey. Chat at 8. Do get trade offers. 20 of them, in fact. You could reacquire J.J. Hickson. You could get Gerald Wallace and Darko. You could trade another first to get Andrew Bogut. You could trade Chauncey Billups to get Luol Deng and Josh Childress. Honestly, that's not too bad if you thought you could flip Luol Deng. That's honestly not that bad because you get rid of the Billups deal. You could trade a second to get Matt Hill and Terrence Jones. 22 and a C+, 21 and a C+. You could trade another first to get Mike Conley. But you have Kyrie. You could trade another first to get Joe Johnson and Channing Frye. A second to get Trevor Ariza and DJ Augustine. You could get Emeka Okafor. I mean, honestly, you should, as a fucking thank you for not being Dwight Howard in the other draft. You could get Wilson Chandler and a first from New York. That's not too bad. You could even get Rudy Gobert if you give up Thabo. You could even get Rudy Gobert. Give up another first to get J.J. Redick and Gortats. Give up another first to get Tyson Chandler and Mahinmi. Another first to get Devin Harris. You could get Anderson Varejao back. Danny Granger if you give up another first. Villanueva if you give up another first. Kyle Lowry in a second. Pekovic and Ridnour. Yao Ming and a first from Golden State. So, I mean, there's the Yao Ming deal. There's the Rudy Gobert trade. There's the Wilson Chandler trade. Or you take your pick of who's left in the draft. What do you think? So again, the Knicks get you here. We'll even throw it to a vote because I think it's important enough. What do? Make pick. New York Knicks trade for Wilson Chandler and a first. The Lakers trade Thabo and a first, your 8th overall pick for Rudy Gobert and Reggie Williams. Or the Warriors deal for Yao Ming and a first. What is it? 2K should create that sign, I agree. He should. 2015 draft has like 4 good players. But one of those 4 could be yours if the price is right. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ba da ba 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 da ba. Ba 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 da. Or you go for like Steven Adams, yeah. I mean, giving up Thabo, though, to get Rudy Gobert is not bad. Right now, it's between the Lakers deal for Rudy Gobert or the Warriors deal for Yao, King of the Rock. 32-year-old Yao Ming. And a 2014 unprotected first. Who's it gonna be? Chat has made up their minds. The 8th overall pick and Thabo Sefolosha are heading out to the Lakers for Rudy Gobert and Reggie Williams. Pretty damn good deal. So the Lakers at 8 take Steven Adams to replace Rudy Gobert. I guess they really just wanted Thabo. The Suns at 9 have to make their pick. Fuck. Okay. So again, a bunch of these guys were just like, yeah, we're probably starters. I was probably going to go for Steven Adams. Like, Dennis Schrader could be an all-star, but I can't play him. Shabazz could be all-NBA at best, but I don't have room to play him. Fucking Mike Muscala. And then, of course, Andre Roberson, who I'd love to take, but I can't. I just can't do it. Oh, I'm going to have to go for one of the bigs. I mean, Nerlens Noel could be the guy, right? He's got the biggest wingspan. He's the tallest. I mean, he could be Bill Laimbeer. Well, Nerlens Noel, welcome to Phoenix. Got to do it. And the Celtics at 10 take Shabazz Muhammad. My next pick, number 26, no trade offers. Who's left? Oh, man, Roberson's still there. I mean, now's a good time to risk it for him. Michael Carter-Williams, Oliver Rowe, Nico Melli, Robert Covington, Sarunas Vagrunik. Fucking Lithuania loves them some basketball, man. Lando Navarro. I mean, dude, it's got to be Roberson. Oh, you're right. That is yours, not mine. Fair enough. Well, Andre Roberson it is then, right? Let's be honest. I mean, I was just looking regardless. Kenny Olynyk, Tim Hardaway. I mean, there's really no reason to not take Roberson. Like, yeah, you have Kyrie, but no one else is really guaranteed to be anything. So congratulations, you're getting Andre Roberson. There you go. I mean, he was the pick regardless of whose it was. I did mean to say yours in the first place. That's why I wasn't talking about specifics. There you go. You got Andre Roberson. That's a good pick. Cleveland's up again. No trade offers. Robert Covington. Tim Hardaway Jr. Robert Covington. Eldon James. Sylvester O'Gallagher Jr. It's Robert Covington. I mean, let's be honest. It's him or Tim. So, Covington it is. It's a good second-round pick. Cleveland on the clock again. How many fucking seconds y'all got? Hey, look at that. You're getting Tim anyway. Congratulations. You got them both. You're on the clock again. How many seconds did you have? Fucking A. Is there anybody that you have info about here? BJ Teague might be a starter. Congratulations. It's fucking BJ Teague or Yunshi Lee. God, there was like nobody. I mean, you might as well take BJ Teague. You might as well. He's the best available. We don't need to even throw this to a vote. It's just go for the best available. So that is the draft in the books with the Greek Freak going first overall. I end up with Trey Burke and Nerlens Noel as you guys trade your pick to the Lakers to get Rudy Gobert, who went 6th. So, honestly, I think that worked out decently well for both of us. The question is, how bad are either of us going to be moving forward in terms of the value of our own draft picks to keep them, you know?